The average group of 20 people is 35 years. If A leaves the group, the average becomes 36 years. Find the age of A. Okay. Now, there is one way in which you can solve the question. You can assume the total. You can basically calculate the total of the group. Okay, before the addition of before the leaving of A and after the leaving of A. जो भी difference आएगा वो A का age रहेगा, right? I'll demonstrate. So average age of 20 people is 35 years. Okay, the total age of all these 20 people is how much? 20 multiplied by 35, which is 700. Okay, if A leaves the group, the average age becomes 36. So now the number of people is not 20, it's 20 minus 1, 19, into the new average is 36, right? So 19 times 36, 19 into 6 is 114, 11 carry, 57 plus 11 is 68. Okay, so basically if you observe carefully, when A was in the group, the total was 700. When A left the group, the total is 684. मतलब A का age कितना रहा होगा? 700 minus 684. The answer is 16. Okay, let's apply the concept of deviations and let's see how we can solve this question in a few seconds without even lifting up our pen. How? Let's see. Okay, so I've just listed down all these 20 people here, P1, P2, P3, P4, P5 up to P19 and then A, the 20th person. Okay, for all these 20 people, the average is given as 35 years. Okay, so now when A is in the group, I have assigned 35 points to each group member. But now A leaves the group, right? That means I have to divide these 35 points जो पहले A के पास थे between all these people, right? Okay, and it is given that when A leaves the group, the average becomes 36 years. इसका मतलब हर एक ने एक एक पॉइंट गेन किया है, राइट? ओके, हर एक ने एक एक पॉइंट कहां से गेन किया होगा? हर एक ने एक एक पॉइंट यहां से गेन किया होगा, राइट? फ्रॉम द एवरेज दैट A left. Okay, so basically 19 people, everybody is receiving exactly 1 point. That means from 35 the average of A आपने 19 points remove किया, what remains is 16. मतलब A की खुद की एज कितनी रही होगी? 16 years. As simple as that. Okay, if you have not understood, I recommend that you rewatch the video. Okay, rewatch this part. Okay, and don't worry, we'll solve one more question now based on this, so that will definitely provide clarity on this concept. Okay, so let's go on further to the next question. The average age of 20 people is 35 years. If A joins the group, the average becomes 36 years. Find the age of A. Okay. Now again, we can use the total wala approach. 20 people, 35 years the average. The total age of all these 20 people is 20 into 35, giving you 700. Okay. Now if A joins the group, the average becomes 36. When A joins the group, I don't have 20, I have 21 people, right? And the average becomes how much? 36. So 21 times 36, 21 6 are 126, 21 3 are 63 plus 12, 756. Okay, A के आने के बाद total 756 हुआ. A के आने के पहले total कितना 700. The difference is 56, and that is the age of A. Let's look at the shortcut to solve the same question. Okay, P1, P2, P3, P4, P18 up to P20. Okay, 20 people, average is 35. Now when A joins the group, okay, the average gets increased by 1, right? The average gets increased by 1. Okay, and A को include करके the average is 36. इसका मतलब क्या है guys? A ने अपना 36 points तो रखा हुआ है, बाकी सब में एक एक point add कर दिया, and that is how the average increased by 1 for each of them, right? So for 20 people, okay, every person receives exactly 1 point. So 20 points have been distributed, okay, by A. So A की खुद की एज कितनी रही होगी? A की खुद की एज रही होगी 36 plus 20, which is 56. Same answer. Okay, so now you realize ki, understanding the concept now, things become so easy. You don't even need to calculate much, okay, for these questions.